Summary of the Story of an Hour by Kate Chopin. Louise Mallard, the protagonist who deals with heart disease, she has a sensitive heart, which puts her in danger if she becomes very enthusiastic. A family friend, Richards, tells Louise's sister Josephine that her husband Brentley Mallard has died in a train accident. Josephine makes sure to tell Louise in a calm and gentle way. Even though Josephine tries hard, Louise can't get over her sadness. Before running into her bedroom and closing the door behind her, she sobs deeply into her sister's arms. She falls asleep in a chair in her bedroom that faces a window. She stares out at the newly blooming trees and different stretches of blue sky, tired from crying. On the streets below, things are going as usual. As Louise sits still in the chair, she starts to feel afraid that something, or someone, is coming toward her. The feeling that's coming over her is too hazy and general for her to be able to describe or name it. She tries to push the feeling away because she is scared, but it doesn't work because the feeling seems to be everywhere, in the fresh spring plants, the smell of rain, the big sky. She can feel it calling out to her. All of a sudden, she lowers her guard and starts saying "free" over and over again. Her heart beats fast now that she is not passive, and the rush of blood makes her feel alive. Joy fills her, and she thinks about the life that lies ahead of her with pure joy and happiness. Even though she and her husband had a stable, loving marriage, the thought of not having to depend on her husband or anyone else fills her with ecstasy. The rest of her life is now hers alone, and the thought of being free makes her very happy. Josephine gets down on her knees and begs her sister to let her in through the door's opening. She is afraid that Louise is making herself sick by staying in her room by herself. After a quick prayer that her new life will be full of happiness, Louise gets up and walks out of the bedroom with confidence. She and her sister begin to descend the stairs toward where Richards waits at the bottom. The sound of fiddling with the front door keys can be heard inside. Suddenly, the door opens, and Brentley Mallard walks in without a fuss. It turned out that he wasn't even close to the train crash that was said to have killed him. Richards quickly tries to hide Brentley to keep Louise from being completely shocked when she sees her living husband, but it doesn't work. Louise lets out her last sound, a sharp scream that shocks and confuses her husband. After looking at Louise's dead body, the doctors decide that she died because she was too happy to see her husband.
About the author. Kate Chopin was born in Missouri, in St. Louis. Chopin went to Louisiana when she was 20 years old and married a man from New Orleans. After her husband died, Chopin struggled to run his general shop due to his large debt. With a lot of debt and 6 kids, Chopin moved back to her hometown of St. Louis to be closer to her mother. Chopin underwent depression treatment following her mother's death. The doctor told Chopin that writing would help her deal with the deaths of her mother and husband. Chopin did what her doctor told her to do and started writing right away. She wrote 2 books and a lot of short stories. Kate Chopin died at the age of 52 after writing many tales and 2 novels. She wrote a lot of famous works that were never released during her lifetime, one of which is The Storm.
Hope we summarized it fully and you liked it. Please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so that we are motivated to create more videos.